going on? No horsing around. Family, Zach Boy back at it again. In this episode, we're going to talk about Josh Downs. As you'll see in the thumbnail, Josh Downs, T.Y. Hilton 2.0. I don't think so. I think he's a completely different style receiver than T.Y. Hilton. Obviously, he's got some speed. His stature is a little bit like T.Y. Hilton, but outside of that, there's a real physicality to this kid's game. I think he has, he played that role very, very well in college. They call it the turbo role, where he just kind of was all over the field. He really, really high points the football. This guy's going to fight for every single play. He's a competitor. He has the competitive pedigree to me, kind of reminds me of a little bit of a Steve Smith in the way that he's willing to fight for those hard passes. He's a little bit smaller, but he is not backing down from anybody. I expect if he can be healthy, I expect him to get early and often opportunities out there on the football field, as he'll compete with a lot of people. Obviously, they brought in Isaiah McKenzie this offseason. But that being said, make no mistake about it, they're high up on him. The connection with Josh Downs and Anthony Richardson is pretty cool. It's going to be fun, man. It's going to be fascinating. Anytime I've always loved this idea of drafting a rookie quarterback with a rookie wide receiver. You saw how Andrew Luck and T.Y. Hilton, that relationship developed over the years. I can see a lot of the same similarities with Richardson and Downs if you want to compare those two things together, because the dynamic and just from day one being there for each other in the playbook, having each other's backs, the ups and the downs, should be very, very fun to watch as we follow along. But I'm elated. I mean, I really am. He was one of my favorite prospects coming out of this draft, not just because he's a Colt, but he really is a guy, in my opinion, that can be a weapon in the NFL. He can really provide a lot of things that the Indianapolis Colts just, quite honestly, haven't had in the past. I've never really had a guy that could play that position that way, with that physicality as well as speed. He's going to hit that slot. He's going to get a lot of first downs for this football team, as well as chunk play opportunities as well. And don't sleep on him being able to go up and jump and catch those 50-50 balls and kind of rip that ball out of the air. This guy's a psycho competitor, plays hard every single play, and I think that's what they fell in love with when they watched him on the tape, as did I, as did a lot of other Colts fans. As we get in here, I think he's going to be one of your fan favorites early on in training camp. If they can just get him out there, we don't know the health yet. Love to hear an update when it comes to it, and they check in on Wednesday, see where they're at with the health of him. If he can be healthy and he can get on the football field, I think he plays sooner rather than later. I'm not so sure he's not even a starter day one. I mean, you got Pittman Jr., you got Pierce, and you got him. That's a pretty good three to throw out there alongside, a Jelani Woods, Colin Granson combination. We'll see what happens. More to come with that. But I am so happy about Josh Downs. We want to know your thoughts. What do you think about Josh Downs? You stock up, stock down. You kind of like, I want to wait. I want to see. I want to see what Josh is going to do before I say anything. No Horsing Around family absolutely loves him. We're fans. And I'll tell you, I mean, if I was going to bet on any rookie standing out this year, outside of the quarterback position, that's probably going to be where I'm looking at pretty heavy. So Josh Downs, we want to know your thoughts. Light us up in the comments. If you haven't had a chance to join this No Horsing Around family, guys, we invite you in, man. All season long, this family just gets bigger and bigger and bigger as we do live streams. We're going to have bigger guests this year. We're just excited about this season. We're excited about this training camp. We're turning a new leaf. All the negativity's gone. Clean slate, and let's go Colts.